proudly brought to you by American Drag Seats. We do all kinds of custom upholstery, custom seat pans, custom metalwork, custom bike builds, everything you could possibly want. But our main gig is custom motorcycle seats. We're also brought to you by Hopkins Designs, hopkins-design.com. They are the guys that you will call if you need a website or you need media done or you need any type of logo enhancement or logo design or stuff like that. Reach out to Earl Hopkins. He's the guy that's doing the Grind National Biker Build On documentary. So reach out to Earl via hopkins-design.com. We're also brought to you by Squealing Pigs Audio, Mr. Lonnie Rebels in Baytown, Texas. This guy can do some insane audio work from just stock upgrades all the way to ground pounding competition level stereo systems. Reach out to Lonnie Rebels at Squealing Pigs Audio. We're also brought to you by J&D Custom Polishing and Plating, Mr. Gary Dubois. He is doing everybody in the game. He does their chrome, their plating, their polishing, you name it, you need him. Go over to Custom Polishing and Plating, J&D, Mr. Gary Dubois. Also brought to you by Urban Rides Magazine, the best, most kick-ass magazine on the market right now, all day, every day. Reach out to Daniel Roby and the guys over there, and you can actually get your bike in a magazine or get a subscription to these guys and be part of the cool kids. So let me look at something really, really fast, make sure I got everybody, because there's a whole bunch of these things underneath here. And just for giggles, check that out. We will have some new apparel coming soon. And this is what you're going to get. And on the back, it's going to say, shut up and build. So be looking for that stuff here pretty soon in the next couple of weeks, maybe the next month or so. We're going to have all that apparel ready for you guys to grab upon. So tonight's show, I, at the last moment, got somebody to interview tonight. So we are going to welcome Mr. Lawrence Loshak from Lucky 7 North, as I like to call him. But anyway, you guys say hello to Mr. Lawrence Loshak in 3, 2, 1, go. There he is. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, it's Lucky 7 in Milwaukee, man. 414.
Why can't I say North? I'm from the South. You're from the North.
It's all good. It's all good. Midwest is, I think Midwest is going to represent this year for sure. There's a lot of great chopping.
Well, man, I'll tell you, when those guys initially said something about that, Louis says a lot of stuff on a regular basis, and so does PJ. So nobody really realized it was a real deal, and then all of a sudden it was a real deal. So tell us a little bit about it and how all that came to pass.
Yeah, it happened quick. I mean, listen, I got into bike audio a couple of years ago locally. One of the most memorable moments that I had of bike audio was first hearing Louis and Scott's bikes playing out on Brady Street. Really made me realize how much louder, or really how my bike was really just what we call a rider bike, right? But really last year, I met PJ. We became real close friends during really my bike build. I was just a customer. I brought it to PJ's garage, wanted to really go extreme and wanted to be involved with the build. And PJ was willing to put up with me. And, we built this awesome bike together. And I really fell in love with bike audio even more, and really was a big moment in my life because I've been racing cars actually for 23 years. And that last year was my first year not racing. So that's kind of, something that I was addicted to, my passion, my entire life. And bike audio and the whole bike scene and the family and everything really almost made me forget about it. I really fell into something else. Had this opportunity to build this incredible motorcycle with PJ, became friends with Louis, going to Sturgis, going to all these shows, all the people at Sound Wars. It was a fantastic year. And through COVID, we had all sorts of challenges at work and everybody in the industry. I mean, it was a pretty incredible year. A lot happened this year. I'm trying to make this quick, but
Oh, you ain't. I
So,
mean, you got an hour ahead of you, homie.
you
You got a
know,
lot of
really,
time.
it's just you know, having a shop like this and building these custom bikes. I mean, they're obviously I'm new to this, but I've been around this year with PJ, and you know, it just really was one day that he called Louis to discuss some things, and before you know it, Louis gave him an offer that he couldn't refuse. And you know, PJ's real passion is to build these incredible rat bikes. I mean, that everybody knows PJ about. And last year, that's one thing that we never did is debut a rat, you know. And
Tilt,
so
tilt
anyway,
your, tilt your screen down a little bit. You're at the very bottom of the screen.
all right.
Just
Well,
tilt
I'm
it
not
just a
that
little
tall.
bit.
I'm not that tall to begin with. So.
There you go. You're better there.
How's that?
Very good.
So yeah, so before you know it, I mean, we were all really surprised, you know, when PJ all of a sudden told us that he's moving. You know, and we had this awesome conglomerate of people with, you know, we call the race team. There's specific bikes that basically are loyal PJ Garage customers, you know, and become friends. You know, these are the crew that we would go rock the block with, you know, and that's one of the things that I really fell in love with, besides having keys to the shop and constantly tuning on my bike and the race team's bikes. And so there it was, you know, there was the announcement that PJ was leaving, and yeah, to an awesome place. And him and Louis have been really close friends. It makes so much sense, you know, for those two guys to work together. And, you know, PJ and Katie, his entire family have always kind of tried to relocate. I mean, it's cold as shit here in Wisconsin. I mean, tonight I think it's like 7 degrees. So I don't blame them for having an opportunity to move to Texas. I've always wanted to move to Texas. I think it's a great place.
Well, it's
yeah,
freaking cold right now.
So
it's cold here.
Everything was gonna close down. Like, that's it. You know, what are we gonna do? Sure, we'll hang out. But it was big, man. And the shop is busy. It's always been busy. You know, and just again, I think with not racing, hanging that up. You know, my pro racing days are over. I've always had my plate overfilled. I'm used to that, I guess. And, you know, instead of building cars and building race cars and trying to win races, you know, just transitioning now to try to build some incredible motorcycles that are really loud.
So let me get this straight, because everybody's curious about it. So it's you and y'all are going to be doing full builds, full stereo systems.
Yeah.
Everything that Lucky 7 already offers, you're doing it there.
Right.
Did any of the other guys actually stay behind and keep the shop going, so it's an easier transition for you?
Yeah, so we have, you know, PJ's been here mentoring. I brought one of my main crew guys, Nate Kubel, who's basically is running the back of the shop. He's been working with PJ now for, you know, almost 2 months, which is nothing at all, obviously. But again, we bring a bunch of fabrication skills that we learned in a different industry. And, you know, collectively, we've won 7 national championships. And a lot of that has to do with primarily dedication and passion and, you know, work ethic and builder morals. So, you know, that took a lot of work. You know, it's a different industry. It's a totally different deal, but it's still building race cars from scratch, from tubes, full roll cages, suspensions, alignments. I was the guy who always tuned all the cars on the dyno.
Yeah.
So when I first saw PJ tuning a stereo system with a laptop, you know, that obviously I took a liking to that. So yeah, man, we have a lot to learn, but that's what's cool. So every class that we ever transition to is always a new challenge, you know, new people, new championship, new drivers. Well, same deal. You know, this is a new avenue for us, and we enjoy the challenge. And 2021 is going to be the year that we're going to prove that, you know, we belong to be here.
So you and Louis and PJ are the 3 owners of L7. What did you say, Wisconsin?
Yeah, I mean, basically, PJ is going to join Lucky 7 in Fort Worth, and he's going to always be PJ's Garage, always. You know, he's going to concentrate on building rat bikes and bringing what, you know, his flavor to Lucky 7. Basically, I am opening Lucky 7 of Milwaukee and collaboratively working with Louis. You know, just going to make the circus that much bigger.
So just a minute ago, you were on the phone with me and you made a comment that kind of struck me as odd. So are y'all officially open right now for
Yeah,
business?
yeah, that's
And
the
how
thing.
long has that been? How
Really,
long?
the transition has only been a month, but you know,
And
PJ's.
within a month, you're also looking at doing something across the street for more space within 30 days.
Yeah, see, you let the cat out of the bag, but it's all right. No, I mean, I have.
If you don't tell me what not to say, I'm going to say everything because
No,
I
it's
think
all
it's
right, man. It's
really,
all right.
I think it's really, really awesome that you're instantly growing and you're doing things, and that's a testament to
Kevin,
PJ.
this fucking place is turning corporate, Kevin. Corporate.
Where's the money then?
It's
I
coming.
think
It's coming.
I think it's a good thing what Louis and PJ and yourself are doing, because here's the way I look at it, and I'll give you a little scenario real quick. Back in 2000, God, man, I want to say 13 or 14, they did that TV show,
Right.
the battle biker or bagger battleground or something like that, biker battleground. And one of my friends was in and one of those biker build off shows, and I told him, I said, dude, the way you're going to get rich is by branding. If you have a cool t-shirt design, stickers, hats, whatever, but the minute you're on TV, people are going to want that.
Right.
That's something that PJ and Louis are extremely in tune with, because everybody wants their clothing now.
Yeah, I mean, I think just, you know, to play these bikes, to ride these bikes, to roll into, you know, a parking lot, a crowd, and, you know, not to mention compete in the ring. It takes a bit, you know, it takes a lot of attitude, and it takes obviously a lot of ego, and shit, nobody has more than PJ and Louis, right? So that's why it works so well.
What the fuck is he talking about?
No, but you know, same thing with racing, man. It's
I'm
all
just
about
excited
branding.
to get the fucking vending machine, dude. Corporate. Mass vending machine, fucking time clocks.
And shelving.
He's just going to keep walking back and
I
forth.
want a lot of fucking shelves, man. This place needs more fucking shelves.
So you can build them big badass bikes, build some cells.
That's right. That's right. Hey, man, we have 12 bikes apart right now. There's 10 lifts. I mean, we're a sardine cannon here, and we're basically, you know, putting together motorcycles together. PJ is mentoring Nate, and we're all working together. And me, I still, you know, have my day job, and as soon as I get here, you know, 3, 4, 5 o'clock every day, and work till I can't work anymore, and then do it all over again, you know. The thing is we have this awesome space. This is where PJ started, and you know, he's built it up to this, and now is passing the baton, and it's my job to take it to the next level and really to bring in more people. Right now, I mean, we are kind of tripping over each other. So the grand plan is to move across the street. It's a 20,000 square foot facility with a full paint booth, and most importantly, a huge parking lot. All of us to be able to get together during the rallies, and you know, every Thursday night we have bike night here in Milwaukee. I mean, this is, you know, Harley Davidson capital of the world, right? So we're hoping that every Thursday we'll be able to treat and greet all of our, you know, audio community here in town. And during the rally, we hope to have a huge party, and we will be hosting the Sound Wars, you know, competition round during the rally. So we hope and expect that to be massive, and maybe have our own little Glencoe right on our property. So,
well, you have some big shoes. Yeah, see, you have some big shoes to fill. And you know, the other thing, Lawrence, is you're gonna have to work on that personality, because you got some personality to fill also. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe we're gonna have to cut you a mohawk, or we're gonna have to dye your hair red, or we're gonna have to do something to put you there. I mean, because you're there, but you got to go there.
Hey, I'm the nice guy. I'm the nice guy. Right?
He said,
I'm the nice guy. I'm the one who's the peacekeeper here, right?
Well, don't let those two convince you too bad, man.
I always did my thing on the racetrack, so I, you know, I hope to do the same thing with motorcycles, and that's the cool thing is,
Bro,
we
Kevin,
set the
he
pace,
just
you know?
started jaywalking. I'm breaking him in slowly. Okay?
He just started jaywalking. Oh
It's hard
my
not
god.
to, definitely, it's not, it's hard to resist the attitude of PJ Orlando. That's for sure, man. But he's
Yeah.
awesome. But listen, I can't thank these guys enough. I mean, Louis has been so incredible in terms of how helpful he's been, during this transition, and of course, PJ, man, to hand me the baton to basically a fully operational, shop. With full of work, startup business is always really, really difficult, and trying to build your client list and get motorcycles or products in. And
So wait a minute.
here we are, man. We got 12 bikes apart, and they're just full speed ahead. So
hold on. So you kind of just told a little fib. So most startup businesses are hard, but yours is not a startup business.
No, it's
Your
not.
business has a freaking pedigree. I mean,
man.
so the real thing here is, are you going to keep up with that quality and keep up with that name?
We'll see, right?
No, we ain't gonna see, man. We're gonna do this.
That's cool, and that really is cool, and what we're looking forward to. We already have some plans and some debut bikes, and obviously, my motorcycle that's in pieces right now. There's a whole nother phase of development that we had planned. So, yeah, man, that's what 2021 is going to be all about for Lucky 7 Milwaukee. Let's prove that we belong here. It's all good.
Well, I will say this, that if Louis got his hands involved in it, he is going to definitely put whatever it takes into making it successful. I know that for a fact. Yeah. His game plan, just as an outsider looking in, if I had to guess what he's trying to do, he literally is trying to brand Lucky 7. He builds some of the cleanest bikes, which has been proven at every major rally in the country. They build great stereo systems, as it's been proven at every rally around the country. He gets in with a lot of the promoters of the rallies. So, Louis does a lot of work behind the scenes to make Lucky 7 what it is. But you got to remember, he also surrounds himself with the right people, which is a talent all to itself. So, and I know PJ does the same thing. Making a shop work, as we all know, there's a couple shops out there that used to be really big, and they're not even in business anymore. When you look at stuff like that, then you look at Lucky 7, and you look at what's happened the last 4 years with Lucky 7 or with PJ. They don't just stay here. It may be a little bit slow, but they're always moving up. Right. And that's one of the things.
There ain't nothing slow about this motherfucker.
Well, not for him, but for you guys. I mean, it took you time to build the names, build the reputations, and you got to stay on top of those reputations. That's another thing that you got to give PJ and Louis both. Once you build a killer, that's not the end of it. You got to keep building killers, and you got to keep building one better than the one before it. And both of these guys have done that in spades. So I'm positive, man, with Louis and PJ behind you and you being a part of this mix now, I'm positive that place is going to work. So show us the shop a little bit, man. I'm sure everybody wants to see the shop.
Well, it's good. It's good we had cleaning day today, but man, we still have PJ's showroom here. We have his Softail here that we just completed. That baby's going to be for sale soon. But
man, that's a good looking bike.
Go out to the shop here. There's a stage of bikes under wraps here that are next, and then there's all of these guys, right? Just the 18 Road Glide.
Kevin, look it. I made a corner. Look it. I put the fucking soda machine right there. This motherfucker's vending machine. Look at it. Got all corporate and shit. Fucking Fastenal. Look at this fucking guy, dude. Look at. Shit.
He ain't playing, that's for sure.
Yeah. So bike again. Here's the next bike. We just finished this Josh Jordan's bike. All Euphoria. This brand new Insane Asylum, which I can't forget. Scott's in the mix too, man. His products are incredible. Here's another basically our 414 version of a bump house. So we get this awesome builder's pack from Insane Asylum. And what's in there is a couple of Euphoria carbon fiber.
Baby Scott Owens right
It's- What's
Easy killer. Easy.
So that's what to expect from the 414. She's just sitting there right now, getting charged. Finished tuning her. Another little peek here, right?
Jeez, man.
So another. Just got a street glide going together. My bike, of course, under wraps. Oh, what are those? Yeah. That's happening. So, yeah. So what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just finished 10. I won't even get you started on this 34-inch wheel that somebody couldn't steal.
Jesus Christ.
And then here you go. So, talk about being busy.
We even got garbage bags, Kevin.
All about the 414 right here. Right?
We even got garbage bags.
Oh, there it is.
Jeez. Yeah, dude, y'all are
Hey, we got Wu-Tang on. Things are okay. We're going to get all these bikes done, and then we're going to bring on the next batch.
now how many of you guys are actually there in Milwaukee?
How many who?
How many guys are there in the shop working? How many employees are there?
So right now, it's Nate, myself, and PJ. And then we have my lovely wife, Allison, who's running the front, and Clay Clark. And we have a couple of people that are able to join once we move. And including, we're definitely going to hire a tech or two from, a good experienced, qualified veteran Harley tech, and maybe a painter down the road, but we're just going to add as we go. But right now we got to work our tails off and get these bikes done.
Right on. Well, man, that's extremely cool. And the fact that you have a racing background, are y'all going to do any type of performance stuff there at the shop now?
Yeah, I mean, why not? These bikes, these audio, our specialty is definitely going to be, custom audio systems and custom rides. Always what you have seen from Lucky 7 and from PJ. But, we're definitely, my roots are definitely horsepower. So yeah, we'll do that if a customer wants it. But, we're going to specialize in basically audio and custom motorcycles.
Hell yeah. So you guys are already up, already running, ready to go.
Yeah, I mean,
well, shit, you got 10 or 11 bikes in there, so yeah.
We got merchandise coming next week, our first batch. We're really excited about that, to get our first, our first digs, our colors here. Bunch of friends and family and, local, our customers and fans, right? Already beating down the door for merchandise. Again, Louis set the stage for that, but man, it means a lot having that Milwaukee, Wisconsin on the bottom. So it's going to be really, really cool.
Well, that's a really cool thing. I've always discussed it with Louis and goofed off about it, but I'd love to see Lucky 7 come to Houston. That would be just the bomb.
Yeah.
Especially because I know for a fact, I know I would be a part of it, whether they wanted me to be or not. I would be down. They'd be like, you just need to go the hell home. And I'd be like, well, it's not Thursday, so I don't have anywhere to be. So, but
that's another thing that the shop will be, specifically a clubhouse, in places where customers can come and play their bikes and hang out, and hopefully buy some merchandise and eventually make an appointment. But yeah, man, people come here and hang out all the time. We always have music on. I agree with you. That's how we became close friends with these guys. Same thing. I just wanted to be here, and now I'm here. That's for sure.
Well, it's actually a cool thing. Just the whole way that whole thing played out.
Yeah, man.
Is really cool. Like I said, they goof off a lot, so you don't know who's telling what or doing what. But when that came to fruition and it was actually a real deal, that was really cool to see that happen, especially to PJ and Louis. But to actually see you get involved and see things happen that way, it's just really cool to see that happen.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. That's awesome. That's how I met Scott, is through PJ. He introduced me. That's how I've met, really everybody this year. is through the introduction from these two guys, and just pretty much, you know, being so welcoming and you know, helping. And I've just been trying to soak everything up like a sponge, like we always do, from racing, but now from 4 wheels to 2 wheels, man. So and our bikes will, I hope, will definitely, you'll see that flavor, because there'll definitely be some racing attitude in all of our builds. That's what I tried to achieve with PJ with Carbon. So yeah, man, we're gonna, maybe some performance bagger shit will you know, go into some of these audio builds.
For sale, $19.99.
Did you just bust that hole in the wall? Oh my
I told
God.
you this shit's gonna be wild. I told you this shit's gonna be wild.
Man, you got some big shoes to fill, bro, because when PJ's not there, it's going to be up to you.
Give me my goddamn fucking soda machine.
He's so worried about the soda machine. Well, dude, that's freaking awesome, man. I'm happy for you guys. That's
awesome.
really cool that y'all are doing this.
That motherfucker, you better catch up.
Yeah, and there's no doubt, man. I know I got big shoes to fill, you know, but I got a hell of a head start, and I got great guys helping me. So
Right
all
on.
good, man. It's all good. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the first shows. Looking forward all to 2021. We're gonna try to make all the shows. We'll have our merchandise and our fat ass motorcycles.
So, are you going to Daytona?
I will not be at Daytona.
Okay. So, hopefully, y'all will be able to split. Lucky 7 will be at this rally and this rally.
That's right. That's right.
That's going to be cool.
Most of the time we'll be together. You know, getting loud. That's for sure. PJ doing his burnouts.
Yeah, buddy.
It's becoming a staple, right? Whose bike is this, right?
That one's yours.
So yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. You
Hell
I got
yeah.
this guy in my corner. I got Louis. I got help from Scott. I got help, you know, a bunch of great shops, you know, locally in the Midwest, and I hope to, you know, meet everybody more in the industry and work together, man. There's just so many cool parts and so many cool choices. I mean,
This motherfucker talks a lot.
it's awesome.
Dude, eh?
It's awesome.
Damn.
I'm excited, man.
Go hurt yourself or break something, dude. This, you know,
We're gonna start calling him Vanna. Vanna White.
Huh?
Michelle Rose says you're Vanna White.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but thank you.
Yes,
yeah,
you do know who Vanna
right.
White is. From Wheel of Fortune? Oh, come on. Come on. He goes, I need help.
Kevin, he'll be all right, man. We're gonna make sure he's all right.
We're gonna be good, man.
Well, I'm happy for you guys, man. I can't wait for you to get down here to Texas.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna let y'all get back to fixing that wall. Hope somebody knows how to do that wall.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having us on the show.
It's my
Appreciate it.
pleasure. Come back anytime, brother.
All right, man. Looking forward to it.
Right on. Have a great night.
See you later. Bye.
Well, y'all saw how that went. So, Derek, the upgrade. I'm gonna send you a message, brother. I want you to come on the show real quick. Where is Derek? Let's go look for Derek. Let's see. Oh crap, I hit the wrong button. Sorry guys. Give me 2 seconds. So I know Derek is probably busy and probably won't be able to come on. But so let's just talk for just a second. Louis, well, how do I answer that? Yes, I did. And so did you. And so did Derek. And so did everybody that was there. We had a good time, and it was a very memorable weekend or Saturday night, and I appreciate you for it. Thank you very much. Where can we go to order shirts, Michelle Rowe? You can go to Lucky. Just Google Lucky 7, and I promise you'll find some shirts. Or hit up Brian Barber, or hit up Louis Bailey. They'll all hook you up with them T-shirts. Oh, that's so funny. Derek's only live at 5. That is kind of true. It's the only time I've ever seen him go live. So let's take 2 minutes and discuss the Grind National Biker Build-Off real quick. So as of today, right now, we have exactly 17 days before I announce who all of the participants are and hopefully who all of the sponsors are for the 2021 Grind National Biker Build-Off. I have reached out to quite a few people saying you've only got 2 weeks at the most, 2.5 weeks to get your rule sheet signed and your $2,500 into me. I need that money before March 1st. If you are going to be in this show, I want you to message me. I will send you my address to where you send the money and where you send the registration. Hold on 2 seconds, brother. They can't hear you. Where did you go? Where did you go? There you are. But anyway, let me bring on Mr. Derek real quick.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? So I got one question for you.
All right.
Did you have a headache Sunday?
Man, I still got a headache.
Oh my God.
Hey man, look, bro. I don't know what happened that night. I can tell you that I licked the chick in her face. At some point I was crying and I kept getting hit on. So I don't know what happened.
Are you married?
No.
Well, then getting hit on is a good thing.
No, somebody was punching on me, man. I think that's why I was crying, man.
I bet it was Louis. How much you want to bet? Because Louis punched me.
Hey,
too.
Louis, look, let me tell y'all something, man. Louis attempted to hit me with a chair twice.
He did.
Oh man, he was drunk. Oh yeah, he was tore up from the floor up.
Well, yes, he was. Because I remember this whole.
No, you spelling it right. He didn't spell it right.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Did he or did he not introduce you to a good night?
Let me tell you something, man. That was I can honestly say that in my 47 years of living, that was one of the best nights I ever had.
Yes, sir.
And it was surrounded by good company. It was just the night itself with everything that went on, man, was awesome. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better night.
Yeah, and you know what? And it was a great night. It was a really good night. I got to meet a lot of cool people. Not just you, but you had a bunch of partners there that I got to meet and hang out with. Yeah. You got to meet my son.
Yes.
Your buddy Kevin. I like that dude.
Hey man, that dude is a no nonsense type of dude too, man.
We had a good night. So I'll tell you a little story real quick. I'll tell you a story. So when we first ordered, that our waitress, we couldn't get her to come back in time.
Yeah, so the old chick with the big tits.
Sure.
Yeah.
For us that are married.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so she just never brought us our drink. But my son ended up getting a Jameson straight up on the rocks.
Right.
And a pickle juice.
Okay.
One is a shot or a on the rocks, and one is a pickle juice. And he took a drink, and then he took a drink, and I was like, man, what are you drinking? And Kevin said the same thing. He's like, dude, what are you drinking? Because it's 2 drinks. So Devin told me, he goes, Dad, you got to try this. This is Jameson. And I told him, and I ain't gonna lie to you, Derek, I'm not racist, brother. I told him right in front of Kevin, I was like, man, I am not the right color for Jameson. I'm just telling you. I'm just not. And he told me, he goes, no, you got to try this. And Kevin looked at me and he's like, what the hell is he drinking? Because we heard it say Jameson and pickle juice. So he gave me, and Jameson is hard. You know it's hard. So I took a little drink of it, and Devin, I went, and dude, that is the bomb-ass drink I've ever had in my life. Oh, my God, it's so good.
So why not just mix them in one glass?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Oh,
No, you can't do that. So Kevin did the same thing. He grabbed Devin's drink, and he goes, and his face was like, and then he hit that pickle juice, and he was smiling. And we both were like, what the hell? That's a new drink that's badass.
Hey, Kevin, look, I'm not even the right color for Jameson.
I guarantee you are.
I can't drink that shit, man. You know, let me tell you something. Honestly, I'm not even a drinker. I only drink once a year on my birthday.
Well,
so all of those 14 shots I had, that was all for the birthday.
You only had 14?
I was stashing.
Dude, have you ever seen anybody bring stacks of shots before?
Hey, Kevin, did you see what side of the club I went to?
I did. I tracked you down, and then I danced a little bit. You were like, yeah. And then I left.
I'm over it, bro. Like, I already knew that I did not want to throw up in those people's club.
I don't know anybody threw up. Oh,
well, I would have if I'd have kept going.
Brian made himself throw up.
He did?
Yeah, at the end of the night, we already gotten home, and Brian's like, yeah, man, I want to go to bed. I'll be right back. He goes outside, walks right back in like nothing happened, and he's like, all right, guys, I'm going to go to bed. Not me. If I throw up, I'm crying like a little baby, snot bubbles.
Hey,
drip.
Man, look, all I can tell you, man, is if you, man, that was one of the best nights ever.
Yes, it was.
I can't believe that we was almost in trouble for the things that happened that night. I don't even want to discuss what happened that night, but it was a lot of shit that happened that night. And when I seen Louis land from door to door in the limo after the night was over, I knew the night was over.
Oh yeah, dude. It was a fun night all the way around. Great people. What's that lady's name that we picked up with you?
Snoogie.
Oh, we bonded like this.
Hey man, that's the kind of people that I associate with, man. Honestly, you know, if you out with me, the people that you see me out with, they are just like you.
Just like all of us, we're all cool people like that. We all came from the same cloth.
Yes, and that's why I got into this motorcycling, bro. Because the people that are in motorcycling, man, if you got time to hate, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a bunch of hating and shit, but on different levels. But if you don't have the passion that the same riders have, man, just
what did you do?
Man, I got a phone call.
Oh, you need to go?
Nah, we good.
Yes. So that's something that I really appreciate. And the funny thing is, I appreciate it because it's Louis. Because Louis, when you first meet Louis, he doesn't come off like that.
Say, man, I keep telling, hey, man, me and Louis had some bad blood when we first met. But we resolved our, I mean, you know what? It wasn't even, I had to resolve my issue. Let me just say that. And once I resolved my issue, now me and Louis, man, I don't subscribe to a lot of the shit that go on. I know what Louis is, you know what I'm saying? But he's got a heart of gold, and that's the way I feel about it.
Well, I will say this, and I try to tell people, I don't ever judge anybody based off what somebody else says, ever. Because that may be the chemistry of their relationship.
Right,
you know
exactly.
But if I have a friend that is just die hard, I hate that motherfucker, I'm gonna kick his ass when I see him.
Right.
You know, I tend to shy away from people like that because it takes, if you're my friend, I know what it takes to piss you off because I've probably done it in our friendship.
Exactly.
So someone's pushed my friend that far. But, you know, I heard a lot of people in the very beginning say, man, you just don't know if Louis likes you or he doesn't because he doesn't change gears. He's always that. And I saw Louis change gears Saturday night. Yeah. He says, He skipped second, skipped third. He is right now in overdrive on fourth.
Hey man, Louis was an 18-wheeler Saturday night, man.
Oh yeah, but I mean, and here and again, my whole point behind saying that is that I thought you two had some bad blood in the past too. But
Right.
answer this question for me: who else going to get you a limo?
Hold up.
Who
Let's
else
not
gonna
even
get
go.
you-
Let's not even go with the limo. The
Go with the drinks
limo,
then.
man. Look, man, the limo was cool as shit.
Yeah.
But who runs the tab up? Let's talk about that.
Well, yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Who runs the
Yeah.
tab up? Who walks in the bar and says your money's no good here? It's your birthday. We're here to celebrate you.
Yeah.
This is not
Louis.
Kevin. This is not the first year he's done that. We were shit faced last year. This is not the first year. So that's why I tell like a lot of what goes on, people don't get to see what goes on behind the Iron Curtain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Louis and I have a relationship behind the Iron Curtain. I don't care what he does on Facebook or, because I know who the guy really is.
That's what I was saying is that when people first meet him and hang out with him at rallies and stuff, they get this preconceived notion of who he is. But once you get to know who he actually is, he's probably one of the kindest, most giving, down-to-earth people I've ever met. But that's another thing. When I met you, I was like, I had heard your name so many times before, and I was like, I was standing right there with you and didn't know who you were. And someone else walked up to you and they said your whole name. And I was like, watch this. And it's just, there's just so many cool people. And I hate to say it, but in this camp, which this camp is really big and it stretches coast to coast. Actually.
Right.
But this core right here in Texas is probably the closest group of builders and team players and friends that I've ever seen in the entire industry. That's really cool. But what I really like about it is that extends out to other states and other builders as well. But I'll tell you, I really enjoyed myself hanging out with you for your birthday, and Brian for his birthday, and just everybody had a good time. I mean, yeah. Hold on, you saw this, right? Can you see the comments?
No, I can't see them. They're just all blank. Hold on, let me see.
No, on the screen.
Yeah, and I don't want to push the button because the last time.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
Well, Louis just said Brian Barber destroyed that damn lava lamp.
See, that's why I wasn't gonna say anything because I don't, I ain't want to point no fingers, and I know Josh was on here looking, so Josh, I appreciate everything you've done for us. It's unfortunate that the lava lamp was damaged, but I have no recollection of it.
It was just, yeah, you know what? It was a good time.
Yes, it was a damn good time. I can only do that once a year. But I would do that every year. I would do that every year.
Hell yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I got on Facebook and I just want to say again on the grind. Hey Louis, I appreciate it, bro. I had a wonderful time, man. Brian Barber, I appreciate you letting me share my day with you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the limousine, like everything, man. It was real. Coming from where I come from, Kevin, man, that was a big move. You know what I'm saying? And that deserves a lot of respect. So
absolutely,
I just want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying, for everybody that came out.
Absolutely.
So
it was a very good time with a lot of good people. And I'm so happy I got video footage of YMCA. I'm so glad I got that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a good time, man. Well, we got to come down. I'm about to come down your way. You know what, Kevin? I don't know if I got your phone number, but if I'll inbox you my number. I got something I need to show you.
Yeah, and I got something to invite you to.
Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Right on. Well, cool. So what else you got going on?
Man, other than that, trying to make it to Daytona. I think we're gonna have to start a GoFundMe to get to Daytona.
GoFundMe for a bunch of us.
Man, it is like, bro. I mean, this weather. I ain't gonna even lie to you, Kevin. It's cold in the shop, and I'm not. I'm as you can see, I'm tropical. So I don't really deal well with the cold weather. So, man, I tried to warm the shop up today, man. It just wasn't gonna work. So I'm not. So I'm a week in the hole already. Just because it's gonna be around till Wednesday.
Well, we're gonna make this shit happen.
Yeah. So
We're definitely.
So
do you have
get
any
there by hook or
new
crook.
builds? Do you have
Huh?
any builds? You got new builds going?
Yeah. Send me wait. We'll exchange that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I open my mouth and my foot goes right in, and I let secrets out of the bag. I can't even help it.
Well, I might not need to show you my secrets then.
Well, no, if someone tells me, hey, we can't discuss this, I don't. But I mean, twice tonight, I've already dumped some information.
It's G14 classified. G14 classified, man.
So if you show me, I won't show nobody. I won't say nothing. I promise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only letting a few close people glance at it. So you know what I'm saying. You'll be one of those lucky people.
But you are getting it for Daytona, and I'm assuming it's a stereo bike and stuff, right?
Well, it's not. I can honestly say that as much as I would love for it to have it for Daytona, I don't think it's going to be ready for Daytona.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to make it to a couple of other events this year. Louis invited me out to the thing that they do for his dad, and then I really want to try to have it ready for Sturgis.
Sturgis is going to be a lot of fun this year.
I intend to make it. Depends on how the GoFundMe page go.
Have you ever been?
No, never been.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah. This will be this is the year of the virgin free upgrade.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna pop a lot of cherry. I've never been to Daytona. Hey,
up until last year, I'd never been either, so I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, okay, because I was like, hey man. I mean, I don't do a lot of traveling. The only thing, man, I'll be honest with you, man, I set my whole year up to go to Galveston. So although it was such a disappointment this year, I still enjoyed myself because that's my vacation time.
They're going to do it this year, bro. They will. Everything's leaning in that direction. So just keep our fingers crossed. Pray to God it's going to happen.
Well, as cold as it's been, hopefully we don't have no mosquitoes this year.
No, I think even the mosquitoes are like, shit, dude, what the hell? This is Texas.
And I've seen a polar bear with a polar bear jacket on.
Brian's like, dude, I moved away from this shit. What the hell? It's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Hey, Kevin, I seen a dog and her nipples was hard. It's cold out here, man.
It is, dude. They're saying it's going to get 17 here Monday.
Look, bro, they talking about 0 to 1 degree here.
Well, I hope y'all get some snow out of it, not just black ice and crap and bad roads.
Oh man, did you see that this morning?
Yes, I did. Oh my God.
Man, that was horrible.
I heard it was up to 8 people had passed.
So as of 8 o'clock, I heard it was 5, but it was a total of 136 cars at some point.
Dude, did you see the videos? It was devastating when I saw an 18-wheeler hit something so hard it took a white Chevy extended cab and flipped it up over on top of another 18-wheeler. I was like, oh my God.
Well, it took a F-250 and split it in half.
Can you think about the compact cars that were in the middle? Oh my God, that breaks my heart, dude.
But they were flying though. I mean, I couldn't believe how fast they were going. They were going too fast. There was no, I mean, like every impact from I'd say from the 10th car back was damn near at speed. That's horrible, man. We can't go from up here to down here, man.
Yeah, we gotta stay up here.
Yeah, it was bad, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, I plan on trying to get out to a few little things this year, a few more things this year with the little thing that I'm trying to get done. So I'm it's going to be something interesting. I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time and do it right.
Well, I know one thing. I know a lot of people in the industry, and everybody is doing something really spectacular this year. This should be a really good year for customs. Really.
Right. But you know what? A lot of the custom shops have been busy through the whole pandemic.
Oh, I know. But I guess because they were busy, it's freed up a little bit of change. And now people are really starting to hone in on shop bikes to get more work. Because I'll tell you, some shop bikes have been selling some work. Like my little blue bike, it sold 6 stereos when we were in that Blowout Biker Bash.
Oh,
6.
Really?
Yeah. So my stereo guy was like, I'm taking that bike with me to other places. Plus his bike that he's building, he's taking that. I mean, I would have never thought that stuff would happen, but I sat there and watched it happen. And after seeing that, I was like, wow, the stereos pay for themselves. You know, just in customers coming to get what you got, or even close to it, or you know.
Well, I ain't gonna. Man, I really want to. I don't know. This bike building, this shit is getting. It's tedious work, man. I'd rather just do what what Pop them doing there in Temple. 6 speaker setups, 6.5 lowers, and 6x9s in the lids. All day long. I do them all day long.
Hell yeah.
These folks, a lot of customers, man, they be like, can I get my bike? I'm like, bro, it's only been 3 weeks. They don't understand how long it takes the process to build one of these things the right way.
Well, have you ever let them in the shop to watch you?
Well, the thing of it is that, I mean, if you're a customer, you're more than welcome to come out. The problem is that they don't trust, they're not patient enough for the process. And I explain to anybody, I am not a painter. So if you're getting parts painted, that's who we waiting on. Once I get parts back from paint, then I can go ahead and do my thing. But I'm not a painter, so you gotta give the painter his time to do what he got to do. And now this time of the year is cold, so if you don't have a $100,000 paint booth, your parts aren't drying, same day.
Well, I'll tell you, with this cold weather, that's another thing that people don't get. Like me right now, I had to bust out 2 seat pans really fast. I'm hoping and praying the one I did tonight cures by tomorrow, because it's cold. And whenever you're doing fiberglass or paint or anything like that, dude.
Okay, so what type of resin are you using?
Oh, dude, I'd have to ask the company that I buy it from, because they set me up with what I needed when I started.
All right, so check this out. Put it in the microwave.
Dude, do you not realize I'm married? I tried putting something in the microwave one time, and guess what happened? I blew the microwave up.
Shit, did you have foil in it?
No, I had a O-ring, a rubber O-ring. We were going to a Halloween costume party, and the O-ring was kind of twisted. So I was like, I put it on a cup, and I stuck it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Dude, it blew up, because apparently the O-ring that I had was for a pump, and it had like oils or something impregnated in it, and it didn't like that heat, and it exploded.
Wow.
So my wife's like, no, use a blow dryer. Take your ass outside.
No, you're supposed to have one in your shop. Just go get your little $30 microwave and put it in the microwave for about maybe 30 seconds. Stir it up and put it back in there for another 20. Just keep going down until you want the resin at about 80 degrees, and that'll help cure it faster.
Yeah, because the optimum temperature for resin is 76 degrees, not 50.
Shit, man. I'm just saying we're in a stalemate at this particular point in time.
Yeah, we are.
And customers need to understand that, because otherwise, man, we'll just be fighting ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine what they're saying on those comments, though.
Oh, dude, you're gonna like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I will tell you something. And I when I go live and stuff, and I talk about Joshua and Louis, man. Look, hey, man, those 2 dudes, aside from being cool, those 2 guys, man, you can use for motivation. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm gonna tell you, coming from where I come from, man, you don't have a lot of superheroes in your life. You know what I'm saying? a lot of people that you can say that you've come into contact with that you look up to and that they motivate you. I've been the motivation for everybody behind me, but those two guys motivate me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I will say this much. I know firsthand and for a fact, they also spread the work. I know they do. So that's all good.
Yeah.
Well, cool, brother. Well, happy birthday again.
Yeah.
It was great seeing you Saturday night and getting to hang out with you and some of your
Yes,
friends.
sir.
And I look forward to the next time.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
Right on, brother. Well, go have a blessed night, man.
All right, you do the same.
Later, Bob.
All right, thanks.
All right, everybody. So I have, I'm going to go back. I swear to God, I'm going to read all these comments. Look what Nancy said. She's moving. Get on down here. So anyway, 4 minutes. I need, if you're a builder or you're interested in sponsoring the Grind 2021 National Build Off, please send me a message. If you're a builder, please go print out the rules, sign them, get your money order, $2,500 per bike, get it to me. It's got to be in my hand by March 1st at midnight. If it's not in my hand by March 1st at midnight, I'm sorry, you're just not going to be in the show. I can't keep extending it and doing stuff like that. I extended it. Initially, it was January 1st, and I moved it to March 1st because I wanted people to get involved. There's probably 10 of you guys out there that are supposed to be in this show. I need y'all to go ahead and send the money in so that I can get the good, solid part and get this thing rolling. But anyway, these comments are great. I want to thank Lauren Slowshack for coming on tonight, talking with us about the whole Lucky 7 move north. That was awesome to me. Want to say hello to my buddy PJ. It was good to see him on the show again. I want to say publicly thank you to Louis Bailey and for everything they did last weekend. Thank you, Josh Brooks, for helping out with all that too. I had a blast. I was glad my son got to go with me and experience and meet a lot of you people, because I like him knowing that there's a lot of good people in this industry and stuff like that. I appreciate all you guys watching the show. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but the numbers of viewers per Thursday night watching live, it's going up every week by 5 to 10 people every week, which sounds small, but in reality, it's big, especially when people push the share button. The more you share the show, the more other people that don't even know it exists get to watch it. You can go over to the Grind Biker Build Off on YouTube, push the subscribe button. You can watch them on YouTube all day long, whatever you want to do. You can watch them on the Grind page. Like I said, we're on Twitch. I'm still working, trying to get all that stuff going. But you know what? It is what it is. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate you guys. But we're out of time, and I want to say thank you to all the sponsors that we currently have. I want to thank all of you guys for watching and tuning in. I appreciate y'all. You all have a blessed